Hey guys, this is Zion. Zion on the beats. Guys, how are you doing? It's been a while, y'all. Um, Sister Bridget was on, Sister Bridget was live, and I was waiting on her to finish, and I knew this was going to be late, but actually, y'all, I don't really have a lot to say. I just came to say hello to you guys because I've not been live for a minute, and so I just said, let me come and say hello. How is everyone doing? I'm trying to open this fruit snacks to eat. Drop a comment. Let me know that you are there, please. Beautiful couple to me. So what do you guys think? Was it looks or not? Celebrity fashion spotlight is. I see 5 people online. Drop a comment. Let me know who's in the house, please. Drop a comment. Let me know you're there. You guys leave a comment now. Let me so I can hear you guys properly. You jumping from. How is everyone doing? Happy Sunday to everybody. Happy Sunday to everybody. Why are you laughing? It's funny. Happy Sunday, guys. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. I actually made a video. I wanted to drop the video. I said, let me come live first and see how is everyone doing? How was your Sunday? Did y'all go to church today? What's going on? What's going on, y'all? It's been a minute. I have not done a live video. And there's a lot that is happening on the street. I'm just watching from behind. They enjoy them as people that they analyze, as people that they talk, you know. But hey, here I am today. Man, I was listening to Sister Constance show. Was it today or yesterday? And she was analyzing a video of this guy called, I think it's old Pancho. They call him Old Pancho. CY International and Roy Mama, their saga or whatever it is that is about to explode on this social media. I don't get it. I don't understand. But yeah, so I was listening to her analyze that stuff, and you know, I was trying to understand because some of these things I really have to sit down and get myself up to speed because yes, I'm watching it, but I'm not understanding what is going on because I don't know the story from the beginning, right? So I was trying to understand actually what was going on, what she was trying to analyze. And I realized that I listened to her for like 10, going on 15 minutes, and I realized that I'm not even understanding not that I'm not understanding what she's saying as if she's not really breaking it down, but I don't really know the juice of the whole thing. I don't know what's really going on. It looks like there's a fight between CY and Roy Mama. And you know, when I think about Roy Mama, I've known Roy Mama to be this cool, sister on Facebook, you know. I'm sorry guys, I know what I'm doing is really wrong. I'm eating food snacks while I'm talking to you guys. I apologize about that. It is sure tastes good though. Yeah, so Roy Mama is one person that I admire a lot. I love that lady. If I tell you guys, some of you may be shocked. Roy Mama has been to my house, this house here, this house you're seeing. Roy Mama has been to my house here. It's somebody I've interacted with. She's so cool. And then when I'm hearing the analysis that is going on about her on social media, especially when I listen to Roy Mama or to Sister Constance, her analysis, and then I was listening to She played I think, I don't know if that was a show or was a voice note. I think it was a show of CY International talking about Roy Mama. I was so heartbroken hearing the things that were coming out of CY's mouth about talking about Roy Mama. I haven't watched Roy Mama for a minute, for a very long time. I haven't watched her. And so I can't really um, say anything about what is going on because, first of all, I don't even know what is going on. I just listened to Sister Constance's show and I realized that um, CY was talking about Roy Mama. And what really amazes me about it was the fact that CY was talking about Roy Mama and he kept going and going on and on and on and on and on. And then at one point, I'm like, I almost left a comment there. I was busy actually. I almost left a comment to say, how can you be talking about your sister like that? Or, okay, yeah, it's not your sister per se, but it's a sister in the industry. How can you be talking about her like that on and on and on and just going on and on and on? I believe that you're mature enough. If there's something like that, it's really paining you and you have to like take all that time to analyze or to talk about her, talking about she cannot be giving this kind of impression about you, that she was locked up, nobody came to see you, blah blah blah, patati patata, all that kind of stuff. If you are hurt like that and you think she's been talking about you like that and you come on social media and you're going on and on and on and on and things like that about her, this is what I think. If I were in your shoe, this is what I would do. I would rather call Roy Mama. I will call Roy Mama and I will put it to her like, girl, all these things that you say, you know, trash it out with her. You see, sometimes you think that you've seen everything until you see something again that is more amazing than what you saw before, that you thought you've seen it all. We on this street, we Cameroonians on this street, I don't understand us. I don't see comments. You're watching me. I told you guys to drop a comment, that way I know who is there and if I can hail you properly, but nobody is dropping any comments. Or is it my Queen Atkins Diamond? Is so good to see you, girl. Amen. Thank God for great health. Thank God. Yes, girl. Thank you. It's good to see you. So I haven't done a live show for a minute. Each time I come to do a live show, I always tell you guys I haven't done a live show for a minute, and which is true, of course, because it's like I take time in between time, a lot of time to come and do a live show. The last video that I did I think it was a video that it was a sit down video that I dropped. Yeah, I dropped the video, and yeah. So like I was saying, a lot has been going on the street. I have not really followed shows like that to know the nitty-gritty about things, like to really know what's going on. But I think in a nutshell, I kind of get an idea what is going on. I was saying that I watched a show yesterday, constant show, and it was all about CY International and Roy Mama. And I was just amazed at the fact that, the way I feel like the way CY was handling the whole thing about Roy Mama, I feel like he is mature enough, to have actually put a call through to Roy Mama. Should have put a call through to Roy Mama instead of coming on social media and was going on and on and on and on about Roy Mama. I watched that show and I was hearing CY talk for more than 10 minutes. It was just Roy Mama on and on and on and on and on. I mean, I'm not trying to bash on CY. Of course, I just know the guy like that, hearing people vlog about him, I think I've seen his picture like once or twice. I can't even remember how he looks like. I know he's a dark-skinned guy that was recently locked up for some issue with Agbog Gilbert and stuff like that. I don't really know him. So I cannot badmouth anybody and I cannot say negatively about anybody. But what I'm trying to say here is, being the mature people that we are, I felt like he could have handled this thing a little bit differently than coming on social media and just going on and on and on like that about Roy Mama, you know? Um, and I was saying that Roy Mama is one lady that I have. First, I used to be active on Facebook a lot back in the day before I even started being so active on YouTube. I used to be very active on Facebook, like over like 6 years ago, you know, and then things just changed. I went slow, slow, slow. So I kind of lost people on Facebook. But Roy Mama, I started following Roy Mama when Roy Mama was having like, when she goes live, she'll have like maximum 15 people watching her. 10 people, 15, 7, you know. That was when I used to follow Roy Mama back then, you know. And I've known her as this cool lady. I just admire her. I just love her. The way she carries herself, the way she comes across, you know, the way she handles things and stuff like that. I just like the way she respects herself, you know. And CY, I don't really know CY like that. When I started getting into this Cameroonian side of things, that's when I started hearing about CY. So at one point, I think I even asked, who is this CY guy? You know, and I try to bring myself up to speed to who he actually is. And then to find out that he's somebody that's really instrumental in the Cameroonian industry, media space, you know. So what I'm trying to say is, it looks like there's some kind of altercation between her and between Roy Mama and himself. And this is my thing. If you guys, our Cameroonian YouTube, should I say YouTube communities? No, social media space is it looks big, but yet it's really small because the vloggers, bloggers, YouTubers, Facebookers, TikTokers, and all those people, at the end of the day, they are just numbers. We are not many. We're not like Nigerians, right? And because of just a handful of us that we are on the media space, I think that if we have some kind of issues, that I feel like some of these things, right, you can actually handle these things like problems with a colleague and trash it even without bringing it in front of the camera. What I realized about us is that we love content. Everything to us is content. We want to bring everything in front of social media. We want to come and have something to say in front of our cameras. Then we think that that's how we are fulfilled. That's how we think we are fulfilled as vloggers or as bloggers or whatever we call ourselves. You know, I feel like this thing could have been handled better than it's been handled right now. Queen E. Chai Queen E. Why wanna not see me? So none ask about me, none find me. I lost now. Don't wake up years on this, I don't die. God forbid. But I lost them. No, none just care for find me self. None see me on that show, none okay. Eh? Now wow. I feel so that my people, chai. Now don't throw me so they. Anyways, Queen E, it's so good to see you, my darling. It's so good to see you. So good to see you. So I haven't done live shows for a minute, for a very, very, very long time. I'm good. I'm good. I am getting my weight back, as you can see, and I'm even getting concerned because it looks like that weight is beginning to come back, and it looks like that show don't start long again. Oh my God. I started getting my weight back again. These days, I've been making a lot of banana bread. And you know, banana bread, you put sugar. So I've been eating a lot of sugar. I think I need to take like a month to detox from sugar because that weight is gradually coming back again. And you guys know when you consume a lot of sugar, you're gonna start having problems with your weight. So that's where I am right now. But hey, it's gonna be all right. At one point in my life, I was so thin. I was crying to gain weight, and now it looks like the weight is gradually creeping in, and then I'm getting concerned. That's what human beings do. We want this one. When the thing comes, we don't want time. When it, you know. Yeah, my weight, I think, yeah, Queen Atkins, I think my weight should be okay now. It should be okay. I would have loved to stay the way I am right now. But if I get a little bit bigger than what I am right now, I'm gonna start getting concerned. But I mean, I was so thin. I was down to 134 pounds. That was concerning. That was really concerning. Like it was, but again, I was really sick. I was so sick, you know. So okay, Queen E, it's okay. It's just a short show, actually. I really don't have much to say. I just came to say hello to y'all and also to say something about how CY International is going about this thing between him and Roy Mama. Roy Mama, like I was saying before, Roy Mama is this one lady that I've had the opportunity to meet face to face. She has actually visited me in my house here, this house that you guys have seen on social media. She has been to my house here and we spent some time. And the girl is so cool. That lady is so cool. I tell you, she's so cool. So when I see some people talking the way they're talking about her like that, I am kind of like, I don't know if you guys have actually met this person in person. You know, sometimes, you know, when you want to get an opinion about someone, I think it's better to be on the side where you've met that person fast and fast, you know. When you've met that person fast and fast, you know what to say about that person. Although there are some characters that you don't need to meet them, when you see them on the screen, like on your screen like this, what they portray to be for years, they are not far from what they actually are in real life. That's their character. That's who they are. You know, when somebody shows to you who they are, what they are, and they consistently show that same character, believe them. But there are some of them that, you know, you can't just sit far off like that and look at them and just um deduce and say that, okay, hey, this is how this person is, especially if that character is not consistent. We see someone coming out on their screen every time doing the same thing over and over, exhibiting a certain character over and over. That's who they are in real life. That's probably who they are in real life, because even if it's acting, you act and act and act, and you get tired, and your real self is going to reveal, if you know what I mean. So yeah, that being said, I said if I were to put myself in CY's shoe, right? Because from the way he was talking about Roy Mama said they don't buy a phone, something like that. I haven't watched Roy Mama. I haven't, you know, I was just hearing these things. If you guys have gotten that kind of relationship to where both of you have gotten to where someone is gifting the other a phone, that means that relationship is somehow, at least you guys are not really strangers like that to each other. When something like that arises, like this antagonism between you guys, if something like this arises now, it's up to you now to, hey, look, you know, call your counterpart, call Roy Mama and say, girl, this thing that you did, this is the same thing that I've always been saying on my channel here. If you feel like you've been disrespected by a junior or by an elder, what stops you from calling that person and saying, hey, this is what you did and I don't like? Nothing should stop you. You know, it's the same thing is applicable with this particular situation that's going on right now between CY and Roy Mama. CY happens to be the plaintiff, if I understand what is going on from watching the show that I watched today. It looks like CY is the plaintiff, you know, beckoning on Roy Mama, that Roy Mama this, that, you know. And I feel like if you got to that point, it was your place to call Roy Mama and say, hey, this that you said, or this that I heard you said, or this that you did, I don't like. And if it is something that she did in front of the camera, you can ask her to say and say, go in front of that camera, that same camera, and let them know that this is how it's supposed to be, instead of like this that you said. Or go there and apologize for saying all those things that you said, because you said them in front of the camera. But no, it didn't happen like that. It didn't happen like that. He came in front of the. Did he come in front of the camera? I didn't watch. I just heard a voice. I don't know if that was a show or whatever it was. but it was to the whole world. Of course, it was open. But so he came to the open and was addressing the whole thing. So I don't know. I don't know. I want community. When I look at us and I look at the Nigerian community, I look at South Africa, I look at Ghanaians, I look at Kenyans, I'm like Cameroonians. Where are we going to, when are we ever going to get there? We take each other to be content. Even the things that are happening around the world, we skip those things. We enjoy dragging ourselves. That's what I've seen on the social media. We enjoy dragging ourselves. We enjoy, you know, taking another YouTuber there and putting in this and analyzing that YouTuber, what they said, and it will not end there. After the analysis or during the analysis, we are there heaping insults, and insulting. And and you're wondering, why are we not growing? We are not growing. It's really wahala that's happening everywhere. To be honest with you, Queen Atkins, it's really wahala happening everywhere. The thing with us YouTubers, that the way we differ from other YouTubers from other countries is the fact that we like pulling each other down. We pull each other down. You're wondering why in 2 years, 3 years, you see somebody's growth on YouTube is just from 1% to 3%. It's just like someone has been working in a company for 10 years, and then they want to give you a raise, or they tell you that they're going to give you a raise. They give you a raise of 50 cents every 6 months. Hmm. That kind of growth, that's how we grow. That's the kind of growth that we have within the Cameroonian sector, Cameroonian community of on online vloggers. We don't grow. You see someone with 1,000 subscribers. 3 years to come, they've gained just maybe an additional 1,000 subscribers on top of that, myself included. Um, just not even up to 2 months ago, when I joined us, right, you guys, I was somewhere around 12,000 subs, and then it went up to about 13,000, and then it stayed there. I've been stagnant on 13,000. I've been stagnant there for ever since I joined us, because I wasn't growing, nothing. Because I'd left my niche, whatever I was doing, because mostly what I was doing was interacting with Nigerians or reporting things about the diaspora, you know. And then I tried to start to be analyzing, not really analyzing, but trying to put mouth in the things that is happening in our community. And before I know it, I wasn't even gaining subscribers. I was instead losing subscribers. Not until like a month and a half ago, I said, let me strategize. Let me do something different. Let me do something different. If you guys are very observant, you look at my subscription, you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going to talk about that deep right now, because that's not what I came up here for. I'm going to make a different video for that. And that video is going to be, I'm going to be appealing more to YouTubers and aspiring YouTubers. That video is going to be appealing, or be appealing more to YouTubers, or people that wanna become aspiring YouTubers. So yeah, there's no love between. Should I say there's no love between us vloggers? There's really no love between us vloggers. Like, I don't know, is it pretense, or like people sway a lot? You see someone today, like they are with this person, this YouTuber is with this YouTuber. It's like there are camps hidden. Chris Wandero, welcome. I greet you. We can show our face. We can't show our face. We are scared. uh, Let me see what Queen Atkins says. Queen Atkins, someone said the growth can't be significant because you all are vlogging on or blogging social crisis with personal crisis. Social crisis with personal crisis. Is it crisis or crisis? The focus is on people, personal lives, not on social media, not on societal illness. Queen Atkins, you just hit it right there. That is the problem that we have. Even this thing called gossip vlogging, right? If we I've been singing on this channel, even if we want to gossip vlog, there's a way that we can gossip vlog without pulling people down. We can gossip vlog. Okay, yeah. What is gossip vlogging? Of course, when people want to gossip vlog, now they're gonna maybe get into some kind of thing about your private life. But when you do it and do it respectfully, it's different. When you come and you gossip vlog about that person's personal life, right, Queen? And you start dragging them, and then you start insulting them on top of it. That's the no. That's a no-go area. That's where you spoil your vlogging. That's where it becomes a problem. You see, when you look at Cameroonian YouTubers, right? That to be honest with you, that's my personal observation. They're so talented. Cameroonian YouTubers are so talented. They can vlog. But you know what? The energy that they have, that they are vlogging with, is directed to the wrong things. That's where the problem is. Like someone is like another YouTuber, take for instance myself, another YouTuber is going to take Zion Effort now and go on their channel and just start to insult me and then dig into my private life, bring it out there and put me there and start insulting me, talking about me and insulting me, dragging me and bringing me down. I mean, how are we going to grow? People are even tired of that. People are tired of it. That's why you see views these days, views for the past how long now? Even if people view you, you get up to like, let's say 7,000 views, it's going to stay there because there's nothing new. It's deja vu. There's nothing new. But let's say you vlog about something that is educational, something that some people can come and learn. That thing is going to, people will come and it's going to be new. People come and watch and share it and watch and watch. But if it's all these things about dragging people, being negative about people, insulting people and all that, people get tired. Queen Atkins, if I come now and I see that they're talking about Queen Atkins, that one, and they're insulting Queen Atkins, and they're dragging her, degrading her, and all that kind of a thing, how am I going to be encouraged to share that kind of content? I can't share it. It's not going to bless another person. I'm sharing this thing to send now to Queen E. How is it going to bless Queen E that they are dragging and insulting Queen Atkins Diamond? It's not going to. It's not going to renew your mind. You're not going to learn nothing. I mean, it's like it's horrible. It's just horrible, and that's why I say that it's difficult for us to grow. It's difficult for us to grow because we focus on ourselves. We focus on dragging us down every single time that we vlog. Take, for instance, this thing I'm talking about, Old Pancho now and Roy Mama. Or even this thing about Kobos, Mama Atalako. I've been hearing about it. I watch shows. I might not have really been caught up about it. The thing is, when these things they start, I don't show interest. And then they linger on the street. I keep hearing it. And then I'm like, okay, what is actually the problem? And then now I'm trying not to bring myself up to speed. You may be wondering why these things are happening sometimes. And I don't talk about it. It's because I don't really know the foundation. Because I think they will start something. I think, oh, this is just, it's going to end. But it will not end. They keep on dragging and going on and on. Like this, I think there's this issue now between Mama Talako and Kobos. Those are two friends. Should I say sisters? Two friends. Look at where they are today. It's all this thing about dragging each other. Misunderstanding. What if, when this whole thing started, what if one person or the other had called the other at the back? You don't necessarily have to come in front of the camera and degrade your friend and bring your friend down. It doesn't have to be that way. And you're talking about, nobody should tell me, Mama Atalakuna small picking, Kobo is a young woman. They are adults. Before you want to come in front of your cameras, you're more than 18. You're more than 18, you're an adult. You can stand before the court of law to defend yourself. You can be sentenced. You can be held. You're accountable for your actions. So nobody is a child. Nobody. I heard how I think there was a call oh my God, me too, when I want to watch shows, I did do like 100 different things in between. So I go hear some part, and I go hear some part, and but there was a part that I hear how it was like Mama Talako was challenging Kobos, and it's just some some things that were not necessary to come on social media. It wasn't necessary. And to spoil everything, these two ladies are friends. Or should I say they've once been friends? Just see how the whole thing is. Mama Talako and Kobos are friends. Everything is it crumbling or has crumbled? Mama Talako and Kobos and Roy Mama were friends. What is going on? What is happening? So we can't have unity between us vloggers or influencers or whatever we call ourselves. We can't have unity. We don't have to be friends. So we don't have to be friends. Just respect for each other as colleagues. If I find you wanting in one area, you done something to me, or you said something that I know is not the way it's supposed to be, or something about me or whatever, I don't have to come on my camera too and try to batch at you, or just what old Pancho is doing. I think people should be mature enough to take things behind the cameras and try to fix them. That is when you'll be respected. That is when you'll be held high up there. But unfortunately to us, everything is content. It's like, if I don't come in front of my camera, I can't address this particular thing like that, I don't get anything to talk about. So I must take this one, make it like content. So make I come in front of my camera and talk about this thing and make it content. Everything is not content. When you do things like that, you lose friendship, you lose credibility, you become disloyal. I mean, like, to your friends, you become, I mean, like, hello. You know how much respect I forget and for CY International. If this thing really happened between him and Roy Mama, if he had taken it behind and tried to solve it behind and not let it come to social media and being addressed and all whatnot, he could have been showing maturity. It would have been, I mean, like, but again, that's Cameroonians for you. That's Cameroonian vloggers for you. That's how we are. We lack professionalism. We lack maturity. We're always falling short. We're always coming short. We travel. Some of us, we travel, get into the Nigerian sector or circle, and we try to learn from them. But then again, we are still not learning because Nigerians don't behave the way we behave. And that's why those people, they grow like with the speed of lightning. They grow. I remember I used to watch Summer Aku. And I'm not trying to say that these people, they don't beef. These people, they beef. Nigerians, they have their own saga going on, the beef. But the difference with them and us is that they don't dwell on their sagas. They beef, they have their saga, they fight, they crush it, and they move. You come the next 2-3 shows, they're talking about something very different from the fight that they were fighting online. I saw that with Obodo Oyibo. I saw that with Summer Aku. I saw that with Lilipop TV. I saw that with Diana Ekoeme. I saw that with Nelo Okeke. All those Nigerian vloggers, those Port Harcourt-based vloggers, I saw that with them. They beefed a lot. There was even the time that there was a huge problem between Diana Ekoeme and Nelo Okeke, and Wademaya from Ghana had to travel all the way to Nigeria and fix the beefing that was between Diana Kweme and Nilo Okeke. But with us Cameroonians, saga has been going on for as long as I was born on YouTube. I won't come join this our sector. Saga be there on. The saga still there up to today. We know they tire. The same thing. The same thing over and over, just going on circles, circles, circles. And when I wonder why we know they grow, this is somebody who attained 15,000 subscribers. They are glad and happy. They've done something Napoleon Bonaparte left undone. You see somebody go amass 10,000 views. Ha! They don't break record. What is 10,000 views? For crying out loud. Sometimes when I look at my views, I feel ashamed. Like, if I know I'm inconsistent and all that, they do the thing I like, say they force me, I force them. So, and you know how YouTube is. YouTube, if you partner with YouTube, YouTube wants you to come to work. YouTube wants you to come to work every day and deliver. When you don't come to work every day and deliver, they're not even going to support you. They're not going to push you. They're not going to encourage you. And so you're just going to be there. And that's what's happening in my channel until I changed the game 5 weeks ago. And before I knew it, my subscriber is up to 30,000 plus. And you're wondering why I'm making videos right now. 2 people are watching me. I'll have 70 views, 50 views, where I have my own success is on shorts. If you see my shorts, I have shorts that are up to 1 million views, hundreds of thousands of views. They go from 200 views up to 1 million views. That's where I thrive in my shorts. But dropping videos and all that, the growth is very slow because of inconsistency on my part. I don't go, Lily, I saw you. Welcome, my darling. I just got up, fell asleep on couch during. Yeah, Sister Bridget had a show. I think I was watching from behind, and I had just come back from church. Actually, I was watching from behind and trying to take care of my son as well. So I couldn't even type or anything like that. I was watching from behind. I wasn't even paying attention on all the things that she was saying. But yeah, Luis Perez. Hey, how are you, Luis? Welcome to my channel. How you doing? This is Zion Effort's channel that you're visiting. I know you must be coming here because of my shorts, because I see a lot of you new subscribers. And I'm sorry, I'm going to be speaking sometimes in a language that you may not understand. Is because I am not from here. You're good. That's good to know. It's good to see you on board, Luis. Luis Perez, good to see you. Yeah. So that's us Cameroonians for you people. It's a shame. How can we grow? How can we grow with this kind of attitude online, dragging people, dragging our counterpart, our colleagues, pulling them down? Even when we hear gossip about someone out there, we bring their stories. We're not bringing their stories to even teach like it used to be before. We bring their stories not even to teach, it's to degrade them. We bring their stories online is to pull them down. We bring their stories online is to laugh at them, to make a mockery of them, to make a caricature of them and just slander them. That is why we're not growing, because people get tired of this kind. Okay, tell me, when you bring somebody and put on your channel and you're insulting that person, what is there to learn? Somebody help me. What is there to learn? What can you learn? What are you learning? Some of those insults, I can't repeat them. I would have repeated it so that you can tell me if you're learning from those insults that I'm insulting, or those things that I'm saying. Are you learning from them? If you know what I mean. I think it's time for us vloggers to kind of, deviate, go away from this idea of bringing people or bringing stories, hammering on those stories with the intention not to correct that person, not for other people to learn, but with the intention of making that person feel, to devalue that person, to bring down their character, to insult them, to make them feel embarrassed, to make them, to intimidate them, to make them feel, or to have this kind of, to make them feel bad. Let me just put it that way and just leave it at that. At least you get the gist of what I'm trying to say. The intention is not to teach people of their stories. It is not. The intention these days, the way we vloggers, we vlog and insult people. The intention is to bring people down, degrade them. Community is crying, it's good to see you, darling. To degrade them, bring them down, insult them, and make them feel so useless in the community. We cannot grow like that. People get tired. That's why we don't grow. That's why we don't grow. CY International, I feel like he should have handled this thing better than he handled with Roy Mama. And Mama Atalako and Kobos, I feel like these two have been friends for a minute. And I feel like there could have been a different approach to their issue than the way they've gone about handling it on social media. And even I'm hearing issues between Roy Mama and Mama Atalako too. I still feel like they could have done better than they did. I'm hearing one block the other, this one. I don't know, I really get for, she don't really follow these stories very well, you know. Yep, Nigerians beef, but don't remain on same thing. But our people are doing the back and forth on people's lives for, it's like a game now. It's like, but I really don't understand why people will run away from the things that are happening in society around the world and focus on people's lives, people's private lives. They go digging, dig, and remove private things and bring them on social media and capitalize on it and start vlogging about it. Don't even leave it there, and then they start to insult the person. Sometimes I try to understand why we Cameroonian vloggers, we have been like this for years and we've just refused to change. I'm serious, we have refused to change. I remember when I came on board Cameroon community, you know, it's been the same thing since, for how many years now have been with us? It's been the same thing. The saga is just going in circle. This particular issue go one die. They will go erect this one, bring them up. Start on that one. It go one die, they will go bring this other one. It one die, they go bring this one. It one die, they go bring this one. Just like on and on to circle. Like the same thing for years. Then I asked myself, you as a vlogger, aren't you tired yourself doing the same thing over and over and over? Like, who are you impressing? But the unfortunate thing too, we commenters, y'all know how I used to have problems with commenters, right? And I remember asking for a friend who used to laugh at me. Zion, leave commenters alone, leave commenters alone. At one point, my focus was commenters because we commenters, I'm saying we commenters is because, and I have myself included because when I'm on somebody's show, I'm a commenter, right? I'm a viewer, I'm a commenter, so myself included. We commenters, sometimes we actually foil this thing. Like we like to hear what these vloggers are doing on their channels when they come and sit there and they're analyzing and insulting people or insulting someone. We sit on that comment section. We love it. We love to fill our ears with those things that they're saying. And most times we will not even call them out. And I don't blame any person if they don't call a vlogger out these days. Because before I used to try to call a vlogger out and I know how much I was descended on. They will insult me. They will insult me for trying to call a vlogger out and say, hey, sis, you know, no, stop insulting. No, yeah, they will descend on me. Even fellow commenters will insult me. That's when I knew that there's something wrong with this community. Something really, really, really seriously wrong with this community. Instead of you for joining mouth with me for rebuke our CEO. Instead, you go, instead carry me join the caution. Why? Because you want to hear those things that they're analyzing and exaggerating and insulting at the same time, and with lies, innuendos, and all that. Because guess what? It is all entertainment. Entertainment at the detriment of people's. If you don't know how much when they hurt people, I'm talking about now the kosher vloggers and some of us commenters. When we comment some comments, if we know how much we hurt people, I tell you, we will stop it. But since, again, it's all entertainment. It's all entertainment. It's all entertainment. Some person will day walk, you don't tire. You won't catch a break. You will find it very interesting that you sit there and you hear a vlogger is vlogging and insulting somebody. God go punish you, your mommy, your papa. Hello. That same lips you use and say all those things. When night don't reach, you won't go retire for bed, you won't sleep. It's the same mouth that you're using to praise God, to say, Father, thank you for today. It was a great day. Or you use that same lip to render prayer unto God. Will they try you? Will they really try? We'll get conscience. Because at the end of the day, guess what? When you go on that bed, you lie down on that bed, it's you and your conscience and God. It's you, your conscience, and God. What were you doing all day? What were you doing on your channel? How were you uplifting people? How were you encouraging people? What were you teaching people? You can deceive us, or we can deceive you guys. But we as vloggers, when we go lay down on that, except when you don't get conscience. But even if you don't get conscience, you get conscience. Because you go lie down somewhere, you go sit down, you go think about the things that you're saying on your channel, like, you'll be like, haba. I think I go talk pass. That's when you start to ask yourself questions. And you see where you can fix it. You see where you can amend it. You see where you can change. Change the only thing that's constant. There's so many lies that we tell about people just to entertain our viewers. It's not called for. We exaggerate and tell lies. Today, I think I dropped a post on my community page. You see some of us vloggers, right? Let me read what I put on my community page. Let me see. I think I dropped. Yeah, I said, never try to destroy someone's life with lies when your own life could be destroyed with just one truth. We come and we stand here on our channels and we tell all these lies about an individual, insulting them, lying, telling lies about them, most of the times to entertain our viewers. Meanwhile, our own life, they just have to bring out one truth, and that truth alone can destroy us. But you're there with thousands of lies. You're trying to destroy someone with plenty of lies. But if they bring out one truth about you, it's going to destroy you. Why do that? Why? Like I said before, we don't have to be friends on this social media. We do not have to be friends. If we just call one another that respect, as vloggers, as colleagues, respect people. If you hear of somebody's stories, why don't you do your own due diligence by investigating about that thing? Get the real story, right? Get the real story. Know the truth. And that truth, don't compromise it. Come and vlog that truth. And if you're vlogging that truth, vlog it with respect to that person. That person is a person, it's a human being. Depression is real. Don't come and vlog that truth and then turn it around and start to insult that person, blue, black, insult them. That can cause depression. Depression is real. That can cause depression. I don't know when we are ever going to grow in this community. I don't know when we're ever going to leave this kind of vlogging behind. I don't know when that is ever going to happen. But my prayer is that someday we vloggers, we're really going to stand up and actually be like, you know what? This thing is not worth it. Let me do real vlogging. And do you guys know what? I feel like if us vloggers, we were true to ourselves, we were true to our niche, we got our niche and we stuck, we stick with our niche, by now we'll be growing because guess what? When we come, we're not insulting people. Our viewers will get used to the fact that we're not insulting anymore. They don't have a choice but to stick with us. The ones that want to go, let them go. Though they were the bad ones. And the ones that choose to stay with you, even after you've changed, you're not insulting people no more, then those are your true followers. But I've seen where on this community, I've seen where a vlogger changes and say they're not going to insult no more, and that vlogger lose followers, plenty of followers, because they're not insulting anymore. Like, they cure their depression anymore. So we'll leave, we'll go. And sometimes we vloggers, we don't want to refrain from insulting people because we don't want to lose those viewers. We don't want to lose them. Like I see what is happening today. Like you hear any kind of little misunderstanding between two people. Queen Bridget, welcome. Welcome. It's like you see there's a misunderstanding between two vloggers. That is a bed right there to come and establish on. That's a story. That's a story. That's something where you want to plant and grow by taking that antagonism between those two vloggers now and make it content and make it. That's why you see sometimes you'll see some vloggers on the street, they'll go for a long while. I mean, I'm talking about not people like me, like where they come now when I feel like coming. I mean, people that that are consistent vloggers on the street, like live shows, consistent vloggers. You see sometimes they'll just disappear because there's no content. Maybe new gossip, not there. And then from nowhere, boom, you see the surface. Why the surface now? Because there's content. There's antagonism between Kobos and Mama Atalaku. Ooh, there's problem between Roy Mama and CY. Now content there. Oh, there's issues between Mama Atalaku and Roy Mama. Now content there. You see all those kind of things. You limit yourself because you've made yourself in such a way that you vlog only about a particular thing. If it is not like this, there's no content. There's nothing you can vlog about. Okay, yes, fair enough. You're a gossip vlogger. Your gossip vlogging doesn't only have to end within the Cameroonian sector. You can go into America and gossip vlog. You can go into Nigeria, into Kenya, South Africa. There are celebrities there that are well-known celebrities that you can, celebrities now, you take some of their foolishness, can't vlog about them, making people laugh, gossip vlog about those things. No. Our Cameroonian gossip vloggers, they don't do that. They're waiting when there's a spark, when there's a fire between two vloggers, when there's some kind of gossip somewhere. I hear it, they say Zion Effect, don't talk. Zion Effect, the voice note they play for that channel for day. Hey, I become content at that time. I'm not only going to become content too. I'll become content like that. And then they're not only going to say, okay, Zion Effect, you gossiped. We're going to come and, we're going to vlog about you and the gossip. And then after, come and eat now, my love. It's ready. Okay? No, don't put it here. Put it on the other side. That way you can reach it. Sorry, guys. So this is what they're going to do. They're going to take my voice, okay? This is me. Don't move it. Come on now. I'm doing a live show. Don't move it. Okay. So they're gonna take my voice, right? And don't do that. They're gonna take my voice and they're gonna play it. They're gonna play it. And they're not just going to correct me and say, Zion Efe, you were not supposed to say this, you know. This is some, you know, we are vlogging about this now so that you people should learn. You don't just be flippant, you don't talk about, you know, stuff like that. No, it's not going to end there. With us, that right there. Right there. Come on, put it. It's not just going to end there. They're going to play my voice. And then guess what? They're going to downgrade me. They're going to deal with me. Like they're going to insult me. They're going to, oh la la. What did they not go do? What did they not go do? They go talk all kinds of things. I know go end there. Guess what? They'll go dig my papa for burying ground, for grave. Remove him. Can't put and start caution. Look, find my family. Can't put and start caution. You when I say I want gossip vlogging there for this Cameroonian side. That's how I want gossip vlogging there for this Cameroonian side. And it's a shameful thing. It's really, really unfortunate. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm trying to make food for my son. It's so unfortunate. That is how we Cameroonians, we gossip vlog. And that's why I say we are so limited. We are so limited. You know, we cannot grow like that. We can't grow. Guys, I don't want this video to go past 1 hour. I just thought I'd come and say hello to you guys. It's been a minute. And to also say one or two things concerning this CY thing and Roy Mama. And some of us vloggers, how we really foil these things. Some of these things, they're supposed to die a natural death. But we vloggers, we don't let it die. We take kerosene, can't put it inside the fire, make it blow the more. That's what we vloggers do. That's what we do, myself included. Because me too, if I want to make the thing die, I can't face enough to talk about CY and Roy Mama, right? But I talked about it. Well, I might not have said it in a negative way, but I still talked about it. You know? Unfortunately, that's how we are. That's why we don't grow. We don't grow. But like I said, I started this video, I said Roy Mama is one sister that, and don't get me wrong, it's not like she's my friend or I'm used to her or whatever. No. But I've had the opportunity to meet her face to face. She's been in my house here. This same house that I'm talking, she's been in my house here. We've interacted, we've sat down, had a good time in my house here. Roy Mama. And this lady is so cool. She's so cool. So when I hear the things that they are talking on social media about her now, I just can't place it. I can't bring the two together. The person they're talking about and the person that I know, the things they're saying and the person that I know, I can't bring the two together. And sometimes this is what I'm going to say. If you don't know somebody, you're just hearing things. Don't conclude and say this person, this is what they are. Because you don't know that person. You don't really know that person. You've not met them. Now, if I want to be saying what I'm saying right now, some people we vloggers being the kind of people that we are, some people will say that, oh, she's fighting for Roy Mama. No, I don't even know what's going on. I just know that there's something going on. Roy Mama is on the radar right now, or radar is being talked about right now. CY International, there's something going on between these two people. But this is a lady that I've met in person. This is a lady that has come right into my house here. I've had the time and opportunity to interact with her. And the things that they are saying, I don't see that kind of, I look at her countenance and the person that I met, I can't bring those things to put them together and say, this is who this thing you guys are saying, this how she is, this how she is, that's the person that I met. No, it's not. It's not, guys. Oh my love, this thing now is too hot. Sorry.
It's okay.
So guys, let me end this video here. Thank you guys for coming. I'm going to end this video here by really stressing on this, right? I don't do a lot of lives. I don't come on lives a lot like I used to back then. And also, I don't. Why am I not seeing comments? It's, yeah. So I don't come on lives. I don't drop even videos. I don't drop lots of videos. But what I am really consistent for the past 2 months is shorts, my YouTube shorts, and um, my community page. I'm very consistent on. If you go to my community page, you're going to find some things. If you go to my shorts, you're going to find a lot of things. I tell you, you cannot come to my community page and leave without getting blessed, without getting encouraged, without reading something that's going to uplift your spirit, without reading something that's going to really make your day, it's going to make you smile. And even the shorts as well. So shorts, yeah, shorts pay. Shorts pay, but I'm going to be honest. Shorts don't pay as much as videos at all. Look, like this short that I have right now, I have 1 million views on this short. If that 1 million views was on a video, if that 1 million views was on a video, guys, I'll be racking thousands of dollars, but it's on a short. So shorts don't pay as, and you know how shorts are. They don't exceed 1 minute. Shorts are 1 minute. They don't go over 60 seconds. So that's why they don't pay much. So this 1 million views that I had on this short, the other one is 300,000 views. The other one, I have shorts that are doing very well. You know, my shorts, they range from 200 views to up to 1 million views. I know, right, Queen Atkins Diamond. In fact, that's what I'm going to start to do. I'm going to go back to dropping videos, honestly. And I remember when I used to do premieres as well. Oh, do premieres. Premieres will look like it's live shows. I had all that time in my hands. See, what actually made me slow down was this Sikwa Ah, it really, really, when I went and did my dad's funeral and I came back, I thought I was going to come back and really, really, really add speed and be consistent. But guess what? We plan, but God get the own plan for me. I came back since December and I've been sick. I can't even do what I want to do when it comes to social media. So I tried to look for a shortcut, and that shortcut was dropping shorts and putting those write-ups on community page. And those shorts, it's kind of like I cheat because most of them, they are not like my original content, if you know what I mean. Yeah, I might have gone out there and watch other things, try to search for them, the appropriate ones to come and upload, but the original content, and it's not my original content, if you know what I mean. And that's why shorts don't pay that much, because I can come and take somebody else's content and just drop it on my shorts, and then I'm getting paid off of it. And I'm not even sharing revenue with the person whose original content it is, So that's why shorts don't pay that much. Yeah. So that's that, y'all. Let me so I'm really glad to have had you guys. Although I came unannounced, as usual, I always come unannounced, but it was so good to have you guys. Queen Atkins Diamonds, Queen E, Community is Crying, I Don't Go Lily, Perez. I saw Mr. Perez was there as well. Who else? Yeah, Louis Perez. Yeah, the other people are watching on the back. They didn't type Queen Bridget. And so I can't even know everyone that was watching. But thank you guys for having been there. I'm going to be dropping a video. It's not, I was going to do it tonight if I didn't have this live show. But because I had this live show, I'll probably drop it maybe tomorrow. So please, I encourage you guys to visit my shorts, watch my shorts, go to my community page, read my write-ups, read my motivation stuff that I drop on there, leave a comment. The thing I've noticed is when I go to my community page, the shorts and the shorts that I upload, the comment section is mostly people in the diaspora. It's mostly when I read it, I can tell when I read um, a comment that someone from our place, our site, drop commented. I can differentiate from the one that people on this side of the world. So most comments that are there, like this I'm sure that had that million views, had over 1,000 comments on there. And I'm looking at when I have the time, I go through some of the comments and I'm reading them, and this I don't see comments from our own people. It's mostly people from this side. I'm like, where is our people, But anyways, our people don't like to grow with us. So, but you guys, I love you guys. When you see this my shorts, go to my community page, please mark your presence. Let me know you were there. Drop a comment. I would love to read from you and let me know that you guys actually visited. So thank you guys. I'm going to be leaving here right now. Leave you guys. Hopefully tomorrow or thereabout, I drop the video that I want to drop. If not, I'm going to do a premiere. If not, sometimes I come live because when I think about the hassle of editing the videos, the difference between with live and video dropping is that with video dropping, right? With live, you can just come and do live like this, boom, that's it. As you close it, that's it. You're done, dusted. But with videos or even premieres, guess what? There's a lot of editing to do. A lot of editing. You edit and edit and edit and edit, you know? Before you see all those effects, I'll be talking, you see my face will come to the camera like this, boom, and then you see we'll go this way, all those effects, it takes time. I like to be fancy when I do my videos. It takes time, it takes a lot of editing and stuff like that, so that's why shorts videos, rather, dropping videos is more a lot of work than just coming and doing live and just go. So thank you guys. I will see you guys on my next live, next premiere or video that I drop. But until then, you guys stay safe, stay blessed, take care of yourselves and each other. And remember, y'all, I love you guys. Thank you for your support. God bless you. You guys have a great week ahead of you. And I'll see you on my next video. Bye, guys. Bye. You wanna close it? Not there. On this other side. Close it there. Bye, Queen Atkins. This way. Close it here. Let me close it for you. Right here. Right there. Yeah, right there. Uh-oh.